My name's Bill Keitel. I'm from Worthington, Minnesota, about an hour from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And my wife and I, Lori, have been in the leather business for 38 years. I'm a shoe repairman by trade, and I worked doing prescription build-up work originally on orthopedic sorts of things, and switched from that to buffalo leather and cowhide. And over the years, we've produced leather goods made of buffalo. And because of my shoe repair background, our billfolds, we think, tend to last 3 or 4 times longer than a drugstore variety. Probably 11, 12 years ago, we have some friends that raise buffalo.
All right.
And they encouraged me. In fact, they're the people that, some of the people are from the Triple U Ranch in Fort Pierre, where Dances with Wolves was filmed. And they said, boy, you know, you should really be working with buffalo. And I worked with it a little bit. It's a little trickier to work with than some types of leather, but it's an animal, actually, that we all know is indigenous to the North American continent. And if I can add just an interesting Native American fact to this, that nowhere else would anybody be interested in this. However, I think you might be, and that is the minute we went from cowhide to buffalo hide, it's a curious thing that happened. I hope you'll appreciate this, but steer and cows are rectangular in shape. And they're perfect for mass production and making upholstery and everything. And buffaloes, if you think of the shape of a buffalo, when you cut the hide in half, it's more triangular shaped. And now, this is my own, I surmise this myself, there's no fact to it, but you think of Native Americans, and you think of teepees, and you think of triangles, and you think, and all of a sudden, the stuff that we work with tends to be smaller pieces, and we are able to utilize that in our leather work. It's a little trickier to work with, but we've enjoyed it over the years, and have been really excited and blessed with just all the people that we've met out on the road because of our interest in buffalo.
Gosh, well, that's an interesting fact. You know, the buffalo is kind of narrow at the hips, big at the shoulders.
Absolutely.
Much like myself.
Yeah.
I have to say this right now. I know I can personally attest
oh my gosh.
for your product.
Oh my gosh.
See that right there?
Oh, wait a minute.
No?
I see. Just a minute. Just a minute.
Yep.
Okay, there, I feel better now. Okay, there, I feel better.
This has been field tested for 2 good years.
Okay, in fact,
good as new.
In fact, that's prairie rattlesnake on that. That isn't diamondback. That's prairie rattlesnake.
Right.
In fact, that comes from Fort Pierre, South Dakota. So that's within miles of your ancestral
our
homeland.
stomping ground.
Yes, yes.
Stomping ground.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that opportunity. It's called BuffaloBillfoldCompany.com.
All right.
Once again, thanks again for your interest in our products.
Now, one last thing, Bill, before we fit here today. I know that you've got another talent behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That has also a story to it. In just a minute, we're going to find a spot where maybe we can get you to play a quick little tune or two.
We'll do that.
All right.
I can feel the excitement in the air.
All right. Thanks, Bill.
Talk to you in a minute. Thanks.
Well, what I didn't have a chance to say earlier was that Bill and I actually grew up in the same hometown area of Worthington, Minnesota. He was in a regional rock band that was very good, and those guys became role models for us other fledgling musicians at the time. Anyway, I've always given Bill credit for inspiring me to continue on in the world of music.
This is the happiest blues I've ever heard.
Well, about 18 years ago, I saw a street musician playing on an orange crate. And that's when I got the idea that maybe I could build a drum that's strong enough to sit on but sound like a real drum, not an orange crate. So it took me 2 years to develop this, and I started selling it. And now everybody sells it. Even the big companies sell them.
And you're getting a royalty off all those sales?
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I wish.